first off, Najee Harris, what are your thoughts on? Because we know with the running back room, or not the running back room, but just the running back position, once again, right? High injury rate. We know the shelf life is very small. We know he's a first-round draft pick, and value always is an issue. But once again, Coach Tomlin went on record and said that, yeah, we're going to continue to play him. He's going to continue to get a good amount of usage in these preseason games. And once again, people responded accordingly. Well, Elbow, he got hurt in that rookie season, preseason. Like, what are we doing? Why do you keep putting him out there? So once again, for you and the people in the chat, right? Would you play Najee Harris in this game right here?
I'm fine with you doing it, but
put my poll up. I keep forgetting to put my poll up, man.
I'm fine with us doing it, but at the end of the day, I share similar sentiments whenever we were talking about the Hall of Fame game. Not too much, though. Not too much. And I'm good if you just want to sit him for the rest of the preseason, to be honest with you, because I view this as more of a marathon than a sprint. I get getting the reps, being ready for week 1 and everything. So he's going to play. We already know that. We already know how Tomlin's going to run this. Just not too much. Not too much.
Hopefully I didn't jack up this.
Couple series, first quarter, and that's it. We don't need to see too much from Najee Harris. I would have liked to see him with Haskins, though. That would have been sick. Yeah. We're not going to see that.
And with Haskins would be nice.
Because I'm assuming Harris is going to be out of the game before Haskins comes in. Although they said...
No,
they said...
Though. He might,
Didn't you hear him say that he was going to pull Mason after 2 series, but they let him... kept him in because of the fumble on the first series.
Yeah. So it could. Yeah, it could definitely happen.
Because they kept... How long they keep Harrison? They kept him in for a while.
I think they played with almost 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he came out like that middle of the second quarter. Yeah.
I think basically when Haskins came in.
Right.
Because wasn't Balaj the running back for Haskins?
The second. Yeah. Now, I want to get an update too with Benny Snell. I want to see when he's going to be back too, man.
Does that determine on how much you play Harris? For me, it doesn't. I just need a series or 2. I don't need to see too much from Harris, no matter who's out there.
I don't think, I feel like if Benny Snell is available and he does play in this game, I think it just more so affects Kalen Balaj more so than Najee Harris. I think you're still going to get Najee his reps because you need to see him. You want to see him. You want to develop him. And I understand Coach Tomlin's mindset. And once again, right, even if we don't agree with it, he is consistent with his approach. He says he doesn't live in his fears. If he were to just be sitting Najee throughout the whole preseason because of the fear of injury, then he would be living in his fears. So he technically is practicing what he preaching. The only reason I say that in this context is because I know for players, if you can just tell us consistently this is what it's going to be, we will adjust to that. Even if we don't agree with it, even if we're not happy with it, we can adjust to it. The issue happens when you start having different rules, or you say is this and then you switching it. All right, we don't play rookies in the preseason game. Oh, well, Najee's out there. Now we got issues. Or we play him all the time. But Najee, you're not out there. Now you might be looking around like, well, he ain't played. Why should I be out there? So as long as he keeps consistent like he's been doing, you're good. Now, going back to this poll that we put up in terms of, asking, would you play Najee Harris in this second preseason game? We're flirting with about 100 votes right now, but a whopping yes, 86%.
I'm going to say no.
I love it. Somebody got to say it, right?
15%.
There it is. Every vote counts.
Yeah.
Every vote counts.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess people are for Najee Harris playing then. I know it's going to happen. I'm not going to be sitting up here pounding my fist on the table saying don't play. If I had a preference, less is more with Najee Harris in the preseason. So that's all I really got to say about it.
Now, NSMC99 says a few carries, yes, but not a full quarter. I feel like
that's fine.
But I just feel like flow of the game wise, he would have to play a quarter. Just like I said, because you're only going to get 2 series, essentially almost 2.5 series per quarter, especially during the preseason, because your offense isn't like sustaining drives like that. It's a lot of just mix and match pieces and stuff. Yeah, I think he no more than a half. I personally, I'm fine with a quarter from Najee.
Yeah,
solely because of the run. If he play any other position, I'm fine with him playing 2 quarters and you getting more of him. But just because it's running back and knowing how much we are going to use him, he's going to be a 400 touch guy this year. We don't need all that right now. Get your feet wet. Get about that pool. That's kind of look at it over.
Yeah, for sure. You think we'll see Juju at all?
That's a good question. I don't. I think we'll see Juju when we see Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Juju, Ben, Minka, Joe, Cam.
Whether it's the third or fourth preseason game, we don't know.
Whenever that game is, I think that's when we'll see all of those guys. I just don't know when it is because this is the first year of the 3 preseason games, and we just don't know how these coaches are going to adjust to that because the timetable, like I said, typically that 4th game, it was a shorter turnaround going into your opening regular season game, whereas now they've built in an additional week in between there. So to sit guys in that last game, you're essentially giving guys 2 consecutive bye weeks before they go into their opener, before they go into the season opener. A lot of coaches ain't feeling that. A lot of them not feeling that. So once again, we're going to see though how it plays out, baby. But yeah, poll's been up for 4 minutes now, 130 votes. Looks like your vote still is counting though, man. You're still holding strong at 15% no's. I like it. You want me to stop it on 15%? You want to wait till it goes up one more? Oh, it went down to 14%. Dang, man, your stock is declining. Oh man.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm gonna see if it gets back to 15 before I hit the end on it. 138 votes. It is not moving, bro.
One more vote. Someone.
Man, you might need a few more.
Help me out.
Yeah. Yeah, people are pro Najee playing. Yeah, you'd have had 3 more votes, man. It ain't move. All right. But that was fun, though, man. It was good. But yeah, with Benny Snell, though, man, he's going to be interesting. If he is available, I want to see him. Because Kalen looked really good.
Yeah.
And Kalen has been looking really good. And we know that can change some stuff in that running back room, man, if Benny isn't available in this preseason, while Anthony McFarland's looking good and Kalen Ballage is looking good.
It would just suck for him to get cut.
Yeah, man.
If he wasn't able to go out there and perform, at least show that he still belongs. If it's just him being injured the whole preseason,
it's
sucks.
Unfortunate.
That sucks.
And for him, he isn't in the same space as Kevin Dotson. Whereas like with Kevin, even with him being out and even with Coach Tomlin kind of sending that message to him, right? Kevin still knows and the team still knows that they don't have a better left guard. Even if Rashad Coward is playing well, we already broke it down. Rashad, he's going to be limited compared to what Dotson can do. We're talking about a guy that we're viewing potential Pro Bowl or even all pro status, right? Whereas with Coward, we know he could be a good player, but we don't think that Pro Bowl or all pro is going to happen barring something crazy for him. So with Dotson, he has a little bit more time. Whereas with Benny Snell, I mean, you already knew you weren't the best running back once they drafted Najee. But now you're dealing with Kalen Ballage and Anthony McFarland trying to show that they're the second and third best running backs on this team. And they have a legitimate case that they are making right now. And the longer he is out, the harder it's going to be for him to ultimately change people's minds in terms of the decision maker. So with Benny Snell, man, that's the situation with him, man. We're definitely going to have to see him come back.
Yeah, definitely. It's actually an interesting little competition then between him and Kalen Ballage if he can get out on the field.
Yeah.
It could be fun. It could be a nice little side story for this game.
Absolutely, man.